She never woke up? 4 bedtime habits that put seniors at risk. A silent threat that strikes at night. What if you went to sleep tonight and never woke up? No warnings, no pain, just a peaceful night. That turns into a final goodbye. That's exactly what happened to Margaret, a 72-year-old retired nurse. She spent the evening as she always did, enjoying dinner with her family, watching her favorite show, and heading to bed like any other night. She had no major health problems, no signs of distress, but by morning, she was gone. Her family was in shock. How could someone so full of life be taken so suddenly? No one saw it coming. No one suspected that something as simple as a nightly habit could have contributed to this tragedy. But what if it could have been prevented? A hidden danger lurking in your routine. Thousands of seniors pass away unexpectedly in their sleep each year, often from strokes, heart attacks, or silent cardiovascular events. In many cases, there are no obvious warning signs, but there is one crucial factor: bedtime habits. As we age, our bodies change in ways we don't always notice. The things you've done for years, without a second thought, could now be putting you at serious risk. Something as simple as when you eat, how much you drink, the temperature of your room, or even the position you sleep in can have a direct impact on your heart, your brain, and your overall survival. But here's the real danger. Most people don't realize it until it's too late. Could this happen to you? If you're over 70 or have a parent, spouse, or loved one in their senior years, this video could save a life. Today, we're breaking down 4 common bedtime mistakes that could be silently harming you every single night. The best part? These risks aren't set in stone. By making small adjustments, you can improve your sleep, protect your health, and wake up feeling stronger every morning. And here's the shocking part. The last habit we'll discuss is something almost every senior does without realizing the danger. Stay with me until the end, because knowing this could quite literally be the difference between life and death. Let's get started. Habit number 1. The deadly mistake of eating too late at night. It's late in the evening, and Frank, a 75-year-old retired teacher, is feeling hungry. He opens the fridge, grabs a plate of leftover pasta, and settles in front of the TV for a late-night snack. It's a habit he's had for years. Something comforting, something familiar. He enjoys every bite, then heads to bed feeling full and satisfied. But hours later, he wakes up abruptly. His chest feels tight, his heart is racing, and a burning sensation creeps up his throat. He shifts uncomfortably, struggling to breathe deeply. What Frank doesn't realize is that his late-night eating habit is slowly putting his life in danger. Why late-night eating is a silent killer. As we get older, our bodies no longer process food the way they once did. Digestion slows down, metabolism weakens, and what we eat before bed can make the difference between a restful night or a fatal event. A heavy meal too close to bedtime forces your body to keep working when it should be resting. Instead of relaxing into deep healing sleep, your stomach churns, producing acid. Your heart beats faster, blood pressure rises, and if you already have heart issues or high blood pressure, this can be deadly. The hidden risks you might not notice. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night gasping for air, feeling heartburn, or with an unexplained racing heartbeat? That's your body sending a warning. Lying down too soon after eating triggers acid reflux, causing heartburn and discomfort. Over time, it can lead to aspiration pneumonia, a deadly lung infection for seniors. Heavy meals increase blood sugar spikes, making it harder for your body to regulate glucose overnight. This raises the risk of diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Instead of your heart slowing down for deep sleep, it stays overworked, increasing the risk of nighttime strokes or heart attacks, events that often strike without warning. A simple change that could save your life. The good news? This is a risk you can easily reduce. Instead of eating late at night, make your last meal at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. This allows your body to properly digest food before you sleep. If you need a snack, choose something light. a handful of nuts, a small piece of fruit, or herbal tea. These won't overload your system and can even promote better sleep. Stay with me, because the next habit is something most seniors do every night, and it could be putting you at serious risk. Your body is different now than it was decades ago. What you do at night matters more than ever. Are you willing to make a simple change to protect yourself? Habit number 2, the hidden dangers of drinking. Too many liquids before bed. It's past 9 p.m. and George, a 73-year-old veteran, takes one last big gulp of water before heading to bed. He's always been told that staying hydrated is key to good health, so he makes sure to drink plenty of fluids, even at night. But just a few hours later, he wakes up with an urgent need to go to the bathroom. He groggily gets out of bed, his room dark and quiet. As he stands, a sudden wave of dizziness hits him. His legs feel weak. Before he can steady himself, he stumbles, falling hard to the floor. What George didn't realize was that his nighttime hydration habit was doing more than just interrupting his sleep. It was putting him at serious risk of injury, poor health, and even cognitive decline. Why late-night drinking can be dangerous. As we age, our bladder becomes less efficient at holding urine for long periods. At the same time, our kidneys continue filtering fluids throughout the night, meaning even a single glass of water before bed can send us to the bathroom multiple times. But the real danger isn't just the inconvenience of waking up. It's what happens when you try to get out of bed. Frequent nighttime urination, nocturia, forces you to wake up, disrupting your deep sleep cycles. When you suddenly stand up after being in bed for hours, your blood pressure can drop dangerously low, causing dizziness and increasing your risk of falling. Nighttime falls are one of the leading causes of hospitalization for older adults, often resulting in broken hips, head injuries, or worse. The long-term health effects of sleep disruption. But the damage doesn't stop there. Constantly waking up to use the bathroom prevents your body from reaching deep, restorative sleep. Over time, this can lead to weakened immunity, higher blood pressure, and chronic fatigue, memory problems, and an increased risk of dementia. Studies show that seniors who experience frequent sleep disruptions have a higher likelihood of developing cognitive decline. Heart strain. Poor sleep quality raises your risk of stroke, heart attacks, and metabolic disorders. How to fix it? The solution isn't to stop drinking water, it's to drink it smarter. Front-load your hydration. Drink more fluids in the morning and afternoon rather than at night. Taper off by evening. Stop drinking large amounts of liquid at least 2 hours before bed. If you feel thirsty, take small sips instead of a full glass. Avoid diuretics like coffee, tea, and alcohol in the late afternoon. They make you urinate even more. A simple change in when you hydrate can mean the difference between restful sleep and a dangerous fall. Are you ready to protect your health? Stay with me, because the next habit is one most seniors never think about, and it could be damaging your heart every single night. If any of these habits sound familiar, don't worry. It's not too late to change. Even one small adjustment tonight can make a huge difference in your sleep and your health. Let me know in the comments, which habit do you think affects you the most? And if you haven't already, hit subscribe so you never miss a video that could help you live healthier and longer. Habit number 3, the hidden danger of sleeping in a room that's too warm. Helen, a 70-year-old grandmother, loves feeling warm and cozy at night. Every evening, she turns her thermostat up to 76 degrees Fahrenheit, slips into thick pajamas, and snuggles under a heavy comforter. To her, warmth means comfort. But what she doesn't realize is that this simple habit could be quietly putting her health at risk. Overheating at night, a silent threat to your heart. Many seniors unknowingly sleep in rooms that are too warm, believing it helps them sleep better. But in reality, overheating at night does the opposite. As we age, our body's ability to regulate temperature declines. Instead of cooling down naturally, we retain heat, causing stress on the heart and blood vessels. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night feeling sweaty, restless, or slightly out of breath? That's not just discomfort. it's a sign that your body is struggling to cool down. When you overheat during sleep, your heart works harder to pump blood and regulate temperature. Dehydration increases, causing your blood to thicken, raising the risk of strokes and heart attacks. Sleep quality plummets, leading to chronic fatigue, memory loss, and long-term cognitive decline. The dangerous link between warm rooms and poor health. What most people don't know is that sleeping in a warm room increases blood pressure and disrupts deep sleep cycles. Over time, this can lead to higher risk of cardiovascular problems like strokes, heart disease, and irregular heartbeats. Increased nighttime dehydration, making the blood more prone to clotting. Weakened immune function, leaving the body vulnerable to infections. Take Frank, a 74-year-old retiree. He always slept in a warm, stuffy bedroom and woke up feeling drained every morning. He never understood why, until he learned that his overheated sleep environment was preventing his body from reaching the deep, healing sleep stages it needed. How to fix it and sleep better tonight. The good news? Fixing this habit is easy. Experts recommend keeping your bedroom between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit for optimal sleep. If that sounds too cold, use light, breathable bedding instead of heavy, heat-trapping blankets. Wear moisture-wicking pajamas to help regulate body temperature. Crack a window for fresh air or use a fan to improve circulation. A small change that can save your life. A cooler room doesn't just help you sleep better, it protects your heart, reduces stroke risk, and improves overall longevity. Are you willing to make this simple adjustment for a healthier future? Stay with me, because the next habit is something almost every senior does without realizing the serious risks. You won't want to miss this. Habit number 4, the deadly risk of sleeping in the wrong position. What if the way you sleep every night was putting your life at risk? Most people never think twice about their sleeping position. As long as they're comfortable, they assume they're fine. But after 70, how you sleep can have a serious impact on your health, and even determine whether you wake up in the morning. Take Robert, a 76-year-old retired engineer. He had always slept on his back, assuming it was the best position for spinal support. But what his wife started noticing was alarming. He would sometimes stop breathing for a few seconds before suddenly gasping for air. At first, he brushed it off thinking it was normal, but what Robert didn't realize was that his sleep position was silently straining his heart and putting him at risk of a fatal event. Why sleeping on your back can be dangerous. For many seniors, sleeping flat on the back is one of the riskiest positions. Here's why. Gravity pulls your tongue and soft tissues backward, partially blocking your airway. This increases the risk of sleep apnea, a condition where breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep. Left untreated, sleep apnea can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, and even sudden cardiac arrest. Poor oxygen flow during the night puts extra strain on the heart, forcing it to work harder and raising the risk of strokes. Sleeping on the back can also worsen acid reflux and indigestion, making it harder to get a restful, uninterrupted night of sleep. And here's the shocking part. Many seniors have undiagnosed sleep apnea and don't even realize it. They wake up exhausted with headaches, memory fog, or dizziness, never connecting the dots that their sleeping position could be the cause. The best sleep position for seniors. So, what's the safest position to sleep in after 70? Experts agree, sleeping on your left side is best. It reduces strain on the heart and helps blood circulate more efficiently. It prevents acid reflux by keeping stomach acid from creeping up into the throat. It improves breathing, lowering the risk of airway obstruction. If you're not used to sleeping on your side, try this. Use a body pillow to support your position and prevent rolling onto your back. Place a pillow between your knees to keep your spine aligned and reduce joint pressure. Elevate your head slightly to help keep your airway open. A simple change that could save your life. Adjusting your sleep position is one of the easiest yet most powerful changes you can make for your health. Are you willing to take this simple step to protect your heart, your brain, and your future? Stay with me, because in just a moment, We'll pull everything together and reveal how these small changes can dramatically improve your sleep and your life. You've made it this far, which tells me you care about your health, and that's amazing. Now I want you to take action. Pick just one habit to change tonight and see how you feel tomorrow. And if you found this helpful, share it with a friend or family member who could use this advice. Let's help each other live longer, healthier lives. Final thoughts. A healthier tomorrow starts tonight. Tonight, as you lay down to rest, ask yourself, are your bedtime habits helping you or silently harming you? The choices you make before sleep don't just determine how well you rest, they shape your heart health, brain function, and overall longevity. We've uncovered 4 dangerous nighttime habits that many seniors do without realizing the risks. Eating too late forces your body to work instead of rest, increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Drinking too many fluids before bed disrupts sleep, raising the danger of nighttime falls and cognitive decline. Sleeping in a room that's too warm strains the heart, causes dehydration, and prevents deep, restorative sleep. Lying in the wrong position restricts breathing, weakens circulation, and increases the risk of fatal sleep apnea. One small change can save your life. The good news? These dangers are not set in stone. You have the power to change them starting tonight. Move your dinner earlier. Cut back on fluids before bed. Lower your bedroom temperature. Sleep on your left side. These small shifts can mean the difference between waking up refreshed or not waking up at all. Your health is in your hands. Take action now. Now, I want to hear from you. Which habit will you change first? Have you been eating too late? Drinking too much before bed? Keeping your room too warm? Or sleeping in the wrong position without realizing the risks? Your awareness is your greatest power. The moment you recognize the problem, you can take control and fix it. So here's my challenge to you. Tonight, pick just one habit to change. Try it. See how you feel. Notice if you sleep better, wake up more refreshed, and have more energy throughout the day. Small changes lead to big results. And if you found this information valuable, don't keep it to yourself. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Your parents, your friends, your loved ones, they deserve to know these life-saving tips too. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you never miss another health-saving tip. Your support helps us continue creating powerful, life-changing content just like this. Thank you for being here. Now go take action for a stronger, healthier future. See you in the next video.